Hey everyone, Yoshi Lan the Sage here. Thank you for joining me and for inviting my energies into your day. So, before we start, let's all take in a deep breath. And just dial it back into the present. So, I have some very exciting news to share. I am finally making my YouTube channel and making videos. And I know it's been a long time coming. Thank you all for your support, the people who have subscribed to me when I haven't had a video ever. And then also thank you for waiting so long and also for encouraging me to make videos because it's something I've been wanting to do, but I've been learning so much so quickly in the last 2 years that I haven't really had time to sit down and process all the information. And then when I do, it's like, boom! I have a new perspective on things, and I've expanded and evolved spiritually. And I'm just like, oh. Then I have to go through everything that I've ever learned, and then see all of that stuff from a new angle. And then that settles down, and then literally a couple months later, boom! Another growth, and I'm just like, what the hell, man? Each time when I first started, I'm just like, yeah, I think I'm pretty good. I think I know everything. And then it's just like, bam! Mind blown. Holy fuck, I don't know shit. And then eventually I got mind blown enough to where it's just like, okay, you know what? I don't know shit. I'm just constantly learning. Let's just put it that way. I'm constantly learning. And then I started growing even faster. So, god damn. A lot of stuff has happened. I've done all kinds of energy work. I've been pioneering different forms of energy work. The newest one is called Ayurvedic chakra work. And that one is literally new science of life, because that's what Ayurveda means. It means science of life. So I'm bringing in a new dimension and bringing in the fundamental Ayurvedic principles and combining them with all kinds of other stuff. And then I have this new one, which I just recently, literally a couple days ago, started pioneering, called energetic geodynamics. And that's a different type of energy work that is more closely tied with feng shui. So lots of very interesting stuff over the last couple years. And now that I'm starting to, I guess, I don't know, slow down, or I've reached a point where I'm advanced enough to consolidate information in a very crystallized and simplified way. Yeah, that's it. So I reached the point to where the puzzle pieces are starting to fall together, and I'm seeing how feng shui and all this other stuff, witchcraft, all these different traditions in the past are starting to fit together in a unified type of energy work, because there's way too many forms of energy work out there. Way too many forms. It's just like you go to energy, or you go to a spiritual or wellness expo, and you're just bombarded by all these different energetic modalities or healing modalities, and you're like, god, which one do I go to? Should I go to the guy that's a master of 12 healing modalities? It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy what is happening. I'm like, why do you need 12 different healing modalities? It doesn't make any sense. If you know how to heal somebody, shouldn't one healing modality be enough? That was my naive, innocent self before I was exposed to all the spiritual stuff, and that was the first time I went to a convention. And it's just like, god damn, seriously, how many healing modalities do you need? You got people at the front when you walk in going, come see me, speak tomorrow, and all this stuff. I am well versed in 12 healing modalities. I can help you in, who knows how many ways. And I'm just like, I don't know. If you need 12 different healing modalities, I doubt you can help me, because what's the point? So rather than having all these different healing modalities, it's just, oh, they're all different types of energy work. There's fundamental ways to move energy around. So energetic dynamics, that's my specialty, and that's what my research is in. So whatever discipline, whatever type of energy work, I have probably looked at it and dissected it and analyzed it, except for feng shui. Feng shui is a completely new thing that I haven't looked at closely until recently, and it's very interesting. So I'll be doing more of that in the future. And then what I want to do with this channel is probably share my journey, what I'm doing now, random insights, probably more fun videos, not so formal, education-y. My other channel, which will also be called Yoshi Lan the Sage, but will have the branding of Iridescent 808, will be more on the formal side. And I want to introduce videos that are more grounded and that go into spiritual topics more in depth. You know, like what is grounding? A lot of people just throw those terms around, and I've noticed a lot of the intro level and fundamental level spiritual stuff, it's actually quite advanced. Like when I started learning and doing research on all these spiritual terms, I'm just like, dude, what the fuck is happening right now? What the fuck is happening? Like, you know, you ground yourself, mirror effect this, the law of attraction, you know, all this crazy shit. I'm just like, dude, what the heck? And then there's like there's like euphemisms, you know, like the dark night of the soul. I'm like, I was like so lost. I'm just like, what the fuck is this? And then, so I know what it's like to be on that other side, and I want to create something where I would have appreciated that type of information given in that type of way when I first started. So I'll be doing first the foundational level stuff, and you know, for me, I think it's beneficial for even spiritual people to look at it, because you know, a lot of people don't really practice fundamentals and foundational stuff, even though they know it's beneficial for them. Like grounding. I lived in Hawaii for about 4.5 years. These past 5 years. So I've been back in California for a few months now, since July. And prior to that, I lived in Hawaii for 4.5 years. So I was exposed to many types of healing modalities, many different kinds of spiritual people, and a lot of them aren't grounded. A lot of them don't even know why it's important to be grounded, or that there's different kinds of grounding. You're just like, oh yeah, I'm grounded, I'm like connected to the earth and stuff like that. And I'm like, bitch, what about connecting to your body? What about your body? Forget the earth. You can connect to the earth after that. That's more advanced stuff. Connect here first. And then I'll also talk about, you know, what the symptoms are, because people don't really realize it, or also don't want to admit that they're not grounded. So I'll be talking about what are the symptoms of not being grounded, as well as what is being grounded. And then from there, I'll start doing more intermediate stuff, and if I have enough requests, maybe I'll also do live videos, maybe guided meditations. I make a lot of my own meditations. I've read so many different kinds. I've also written many different meditations. And maybe I'll also do instructional videos if I have enough requests for that, because I'm just going to start from the foundational level, and if I get enough requests for a particular topic, then maybe that will get expedited. So if you want something expedited, get lots of people to comment and just say, you know, hey, I want a video on how to do grounding. I want to know how to ground. I want to know how to do the like correct basic grounding, not all this woo-woo crazy shit, because there's different levels of grounding. A lot of people don't know that. They just think, oh yeah, you know, grounding is grounding. I'm grounded. I got my grounding crystals. And I'm like, Bitch, it takes a lot more than just putting on a crystal to be grounded. And then one of my spiritual friends in Hawaii, it was very funny because her daughter is quite spiritually aware. So when I asked her if she was grounded, my friend, she was like, uh, yeah, I think I'm grounded. I'm like, bitch, if you give me that kind of answer, you ain't fucking grounded. So I was like, hey, called her daughter's name, was like, is your mom grounded? And she's like, playing with this dog, so she's like doing her own thing. Then she looks over and she's like, no, like, not at all. But then again, I'm not really grounded either. It's just like, oh my god, that's hilarious. So yeah, sometimes teenagers are also quite very spiritually advanced. And just so you know, I am not a teenager. I might look like one, but I'm not a teenager. I think that pretty much covers all of the stuff that I want to talk about in my first video. Again, thank you for joining me on this journey. I hope the information that I'll be sharing with you is both provocative as well as enlightening, and my goal is to help share information and also encourage people to remember to be inquisitive and be curious, because that is the quickest way to learning. I've surpassed so many people who I thought were very spiritually advanced, but they've long stagnated because they reached a point, similar to me in the past, where the ego got in the way. And it's just like, oh yeah, I know so much about spiritual stuff. I've spent hours and hours reading about spiritual topics, and I know all these spiritual terms. I am perfect. I know exactly what I'm doing. And it's just like, not even close. Oh my goodness, not even close. And like the spiritual bypassing game in Hawaii is, I want to say, unbeatable. People in Hawaii are like the kings and queens of spiritual bypassing. If you want to know what spiritual bypassing looks like, go to Hawaii, because those people over there, I don't know what's up with that, but that's what they do. And because it's just so everywhere and so normal for both regular and spiritual people alike to do spiritual bypassing, even the spiritual people who do healing work end up doing spiritual bypassing. And it's really unfortunate. But I'm here to help change that. And hopefully together we can also share this type of information and keep people in check and be like, no, you ain't got all the answers. You got plenty of stuff to work on, and if shit happens, shit happens. Take a moment to sit with it, feel what you're going through, and maybe you'll learn something. Because the essence of spiritual bypassing is not learning the lesson of something that has happened to you, something that you don't like, something that you were hurt by or betrayed and all this other stuff. That's spiritual bypassing. Yeah, so thanks again for joining me. I will be making more videos, and you know what, maybe I'll make a video about spiritual bypassing, because that's what I'm ending with. So next video, spiritual bypassing. Look forward to it. Alright, see you guys around. Namaskara.